think so, said Dumbledore, who was looking at McCrouch with mild concern. Are you sure you wouldn't like to stay at Hogwarts tonight, Barty? No, Dumbledore, I must get back to the ministry, said McCrouch. It is a very busy, very difficult time at the moment. You have left young Witherby in charge. Very enthusiastic, a little over-enthusiastic, if truth be told. You will come and have a drink before you go, at least, said Dumbledore. Come on, Bartley. I'm staying, said Bagman brightly. It's all happening at Hogwarts now. You know, much more exciting here than at the office. I think not, Ludo, said Crouch, with a touch of his old impatience. Professor Karkaroff, Madame Maxim, nightcap, said Dumbledore. But Madame Maxim had already put her arm around Fleur's shoulders and was leading her swiftly out of the room. Harry could hear them both talking very fast in French as they went off into the great hall. Karkaroff beckoned to Crumb, and they two excited though in silence. Harry, Cedric, I suggest you go up to bed, said Dumbledore, smiling at both of them. I'm sure Gryffindor and Hufflepuff are waiting to celebrate with you, and it would be a shame to deprive them of this excellent excuse to make a great deal of mess and noise. Harry glanced at Cedric, who nodded, and they left together. The great hall was deserted now. The candles had burned low, giving the juggled smiles of the pumpkins an eerie flicking quality. So, said Cedric with a slight smile, we are playing against each other again. I suppose, said Harry, he really couldn't think of anything to say. The inside of this he had seemed to be in completely disarray, as though his brains had been ransacked. So, tell me, said Cedric, as they reached the entrance hall, which was now lit only by torches in the absence of the Goblet of Fire. How did you get your name in? I didn't, said Harry, staring up at him. I didn't put it in. I was telling the truth. Okay, said Cedric. Harry could tell Cedric didn't behave him. Well, see you then. Instead of going up the marble staircase, Cedric heard for a door to its right. Harry stood listening to him going down the stone steps beyond it, then slowly started to climb the marble ones. Was anyone except Ron and Hermione going to believe him? Or would they all think he would put himself in for the tournament? Yet how could anyone think that when he was facing competitors who had 3 years more magical education than he had, when he was not facing tasks which not only sounded very dangerous but which were to be performed in front of the hundreds of people? Yes, he'd. Though about it, he fascinated about it, but it had been a joke, really, an idle sort of dream. He'd never really seriously considered entering. But someone else had considered it. Someone else had wanted him in the tournament and had made sure he was entered. Why? To give him a treat? He didn't think so. Somehow. To see him make a fool of himself while they were likely to get their wish. But to get him killed? Was Moody just being his usual paranoid self? Couldn't someone have put Harry's name in the goblet as a trick? A practical joke? Did anyone really want him dead?